Okay, people. You know what time it is. When you hear that sound, you know it's about to happen, okay? So it's random things right here on Click Naija Internet Radio. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's another beautiful Friday and it feels good to be alive and healthy. I know I'm grateful, but it's another day for some random fun on the program, Random Things, okay? Exclusive to Click Naija Internet Radio. I'm your favorite host, Makcit, and I'm glad to be here. Of course, I'm not alone. Today's guest is a cinematographer. Yeah, he's a cool one at that. Very awesome. All right, I present to you Zenom James. You're welcome.
Hi. Hey.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here,
Thanks a
Zenom.
lot. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me.
So, of course, with random things, to expect a random question of the day. So, today's random question is
Hmm.
what are three things you always have in your purse or your wallet or man purse or whatever you want to call it? Just think about it. You
Well,
answer
oh,
later. Okay.
okay,
Well,
okay.
for those of us who, if you're listening via the website or if you're following us on Facebook, you can head over to Facebook where Click Niger to drop your answer. What are three things you always have in your purse or your wallet? We already have. People showing up. Yeah, Lasbury saying whoop whoop. We see you, Lasbury. Okay, so you can drop your own comment. What are three things you always have in your purse or your wallet? Okay, so of course we'll get to know our guests a bit. The cap. I mean, yeah, people might be wondering.
Well, I knew you were gonna ask.
Yes, I mean,
I knew
I
it.
asked, of course,
Yeah.
and yeah, he had something of a mishap, so I've excused
Yeah,
him.
that's so crazy.
I've
Please excuse me, guys. Please,
I've excused him,
please.
okay. But yes, if you want to see his face proper, you can head over to Twitter. He is Zenom James over there, so you can head over and see his face
On
proper.
Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So he's a cinematographer. But first of all, like, how long have you been in the biz?
For cinematography,
Mm,
I've been 2 years now. I'll say 2 years.
2 years
2 years.
proper.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, properly.
So is it something you studied in school or you did this after school?
What I read in school was entirely different from
That's the story of every
everybody
Nigerian youth.
else.
Yes.
Everybody else
So
is.
what did you study in
I
school?
studied industrial chemistry, University of Abuja. Then
Okay.
I did masters in disaster risk management, ABU's area. So you can see like it's
And these
totally
are very, very, let's say, strong
yes,
courses on
yes,
their
yes,
own, and then
yes.
you did something way
Way
different.
different, way
So, at
different.
what point did you decide you wanted to do cinematography, and why? What was the push for you?
I think the push for me had to do with there's something about kids.
Okay.
There's something about kids. The things you grow around might affect you because that not like affect you in a negative way, but in a good way.
Okay.
Because I grew up around cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad had cameras in the house and all that. That's way before I fell in love with music.
Oh
So
yeah.
my first love was working with
Working
cameras.
with
That's why
cameras.
I
Okay.
eventually.
Okay. So, like he mentioned, he also delved into music at some point, but decided to give it up for cinematography.
A lot of people say, I don't think that's a phrase.
Okay.
A
Tell
lot
us
of people
what's the
say,
phrase?
give it up. I think it encompasses everything
Okay. So in
music,
cinematography, yeah,
cinematography,
you have all the
yeah,
elements:
artist management and all that,
acting and
acting,
stuff,
directing, and
script
shooting,
writing,
everything. So
costume.
I didn't want to be limited to just music.
Okay.
Yes, because it doesn't last.
Okay, but so how long did you do music before you decided to start cinematography?
I started music from 2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, I happen to have listened to a song that he did with a couple of other guys.
Wow.
I hadn't. Of course,
Wow.
I'm just meeting you for the first time
Yeah.
today, but I love the song. The title of the song is
Sugar
Sugar
bar,
Bar.
sugar bar,
Sugar Bar, Sugar
sugar
Bar,
bar,
Sugar
sugar
Bar.
bar.
Suna chan
Sing with
chan
it,
bar
yeah,
amuna nan agaba.
agaba.
Agabansum, okay, Agabansum,
Oh,
okay, Agaba.
yes,
I love the track. Like it
yeah.
was my ringtone for the longest time.
Really.
Really dope track. Who produced that
Thanks,
song?
thanks, thanks.
Who
Rubik's, same guy,
Oh, the one
same
of the
guy on the
guys
song.
on.
Yeah,
Oh, that's totally awesome.
thank
Anyway,
you.
before I like fan out over here, okay, let's continue. So, the question now: what are three things you always have in your purse or your wallet, guys? You can answer this question. Just head over to our Facebook page, click Niger, and drop your answers there. We already have a couple of answers, okay, which I'm going to be reading right now. But yes, get ready with your own answer, okay, Zenon.
Got you.
All right, so Hafsat Isa says ATM cards, money, and driving license. Ooh, that's really good. Like you always have that on you. Jennifer Ogo says hand sanitizer. Okay, that's one thing. Do
It's
you?
not. That's not like a wallet.
No. Well, so that's the thing. It's purse or wallet. So I mean, and men too have men purses.
Yes, yes.
They have men like messenger bags and
Yeah.
stuff. So
You want to tie around your
yeah, so
waist.
it all applies. Just what you always carry.
Okay.
Okay. So this was I don't even have a wallet.
Yeah.
Beta Victor or Beta Victor. Sunny Hawa says keys, IDs, and money slash ATM. Okay. Because you don't have to be caught on fresh, like just be shocked. Chinyere Ihe Kwereme. Ihe Kwereme. I hope I got that. Says ATM cards, money, and my identity card. I think there's a pattern here. Most people are
Yeah.
having the same
Generally.
thing. Mine might be different, but let me hear from you, Zeno.
Well, I think mine is kind of similar.
Okay.
Not like I saw the expo from there.
Okay.
So
No, you couldn't
so
have.
so mine is my ATM card, of course, money, of course, and then a whole lot of passports. I don't know why I have so many passports.
Passports, money, or
Yeah,
ATM cards.
yeah,
And ATM
an
cards. Oh,
ATM card.
you always have
Three
money
things.
and
Yes,
your ATM
yes,
cards.
always,
Wow.
always. Many
Oh.
passports, of
So
course.
you're a good person to go out with, so that you know that
Because of the money, yeah.
we know that you're always going to be ready for anything.
Yeah.
You always have
And
Vex
then there's the
money.
ATM, of course. So
Oh yeah, I mean
we'll
ATM
see.
cards. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, you can share yours. I'm already laughing.
Let's come on.
So last piece says, if I said what's in my wallet, I could be arrested. I don't want to say I have an idea of what you're talking about because my mind is very pure. I'm
OG. He's an OG.
but I honestly would like to know. Okay, so for me, right, three things I always have in my bag or whatever. Because in fact, I really carry my purse. I will just have my bag. So
Yeah.
yes, I would say my my card holder. That's one. Because my card holder has my ATM card and my driver's license. So that's one thing for me because I carry it as one thing. Then for some reason I have a lighter in my bag. I don't smoke, right? But I just have a lighter. I am fascinated by lighters, so I always collect stuff like that.
I don't believe.
So I always have this lighter in my bag. I usually even move it from one bag to the other when I'm switching bags. Then the third thing, now lip gloss. Yes.
Of course. Of course.
Oh no, not okay. Let me rephrase. My card holder. Let's leave the lighter. Erase that. Imagine I didn't say that. Let's leave that. So my ATM card, a pen, and lip gloss. Yes,
Lip gloss.
Three things. You guys can share yours. We've heard from Zenom. He says it's ATM cards, money,
and a lot of passport photographs.
Weird. Like, so is that you always snap passports, or you just have passports that you've taken over the years that are always on you?
So I usually take passports when I need it. I'll go and take a passport, and then I discover I don't like it, so I have to take another
Okay.
one.
Okay. All right. I can relate. I mean, I don't like any of the passports I've taken, but I'm like, what do I need the passport for? Say, just take it and leave me. I don't care. All right, guys. So this is still Click Naija, and the program is Random Things right here. All right, and of course, I'm chilling with Zenom James. He's a cinematographer. That's based majorly what he does, but he's also into music and stuff. Yeah, he's an OG rapper.
OG in the game. OG before IG.
All right, so yes, I told him before this that we're going to have trivia. So it's going to be hip hop and cinematography trivia mix. So you get to show us how well you know both. I'm sure you're going to ace it because they're very simple.
You already know.
I mean, I even passed them too, so it's like, yeah.
You might know better than I do.
No. Well. Like the thing is, whatever knowledge I have, it cannot be. I might just guess for most of them. Yeah, they're just like, okay, I just guessed and I happen to get it. Okay. So yes, but before we get to that now, I want to talk about cinematography and what you do. Where do you work mostly?
So for locations where I work is Lagos, first of all.
Okay.
The island.
Why the island? Are there better locations on the island?
Not like they are better. Ironically, they are clients.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the explanation. But ironically, there are more locations on the mainland than the island. For clients, you have to mingle, and get to meet them.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's how you.
Okay, so speaking of clients, are there any high-profile clients you've worked with that we lay
Yes,
people might
yes,
know?
yes, yes.
Do you want to drop some names just because?
So if I drop names, it's not gonna be like I'm advertising them.
No, just people you've worked with. I mean, like maybe celebrities, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've done for Fawazi featuring Magneto.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called Concern You. As a matter of
That's a
fact,
music video.
yeah, that's a
Is
music
that
video.
majorly what you do, music videos?
Majorly, yeah, music video. Then ads, of course, we've done ads for
A couple of
Samsung, a
brands.
couple
Okay.
of people, and all. Then, as the whole of Magneto's relationships be like were the ones that made it.
Okay, so I mean, just excuse my ignorance, but relationships be like is an album or
Okay, it's
what?
not an album. He has this trend that he has been carrying on.
Oh,
He tells stories and portray them through videos.
videos.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So at least
Mm,
now I'm gonna look for that now
yeah.
that I've heard that. Okay, so that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, but so far you haven't done work in Abuja?
No, I was supposed to shoot yesterday.
Oh,
I was supposed to shoot
what
yesterday,
happened?
but
Person cancelled.
that's the point. It's not left for the person to cancel because what I'm shooting for, what you're paying, is not even up to that. So I kind of felt like I was doing a favor, or the
Uh,
person is just not serious. I think it's typical with ABG artists. Sorry to say,
ABJ artists, are you hearing? So
typical,
please,
typical,
like, change, okay?
typical.
Do better, people. Okay, so now we're going to the trivia with Zenom. Are you ready?
I'm ready,
Are you ready?
always.
Okay, people. So if you're watching this or listening and you think you know the answer, you can as well guess and see if you got it right. Okay. So first one, cinematography. An establishing shot is often used at the beginning of a scene. True or false?
True.
Well, I think it's nice easy, right?
No, no, it's not easy, man. Like you can easily confuse anybody with it, but
Okay, but yes, and you're so sure that that's the answer.
yes, yes, it
I
is.
mean, yeah, it's the
Yes, it
answer.
is.
Yeah. So now you know. Okay, at the beginning of a scene, they give you what's that? Just shows you. You show what?
It's called cutaways.
Mm, explain.
So cutaways, they show you things that are not really, they're not showing you the main thing in the video, but they're
Okay.
showing you random things that you
Okay.
just get to
Just to
see at the beginning,
establish
yeah,
what.
before you transit into.
Okay. See the lingo there. Transit. Okay. All right. So, to what group did the song "Mass Appeal" belong to? To what group did the song Mass Appeal belong to? I'm giving you options: Jurassic 5, Gangstar, Onyx, or Naughty by Nature.
I say Onyx, I'm not sure.
Okay, so nah. The answer is Gangstar. Okay,
Gangsta.
yeah, I don't even know the group. I'm sorry, I don't know the group, but okay, we learn every day.
So
Did
I
what?
wanted to say something, I wanted to say it was fine.
Okay,
I
all
lost it
right.
already.
Okay, so in what year? This one should be simple. In what year was Naughty by Nature's song OPP released?
Can you OPP?
Yeah,
Can
you
you know
know
me?
me.
Can you OPP?
Yeah, you. Okay, so the
Whoa,
options: 1989, 1992, 1991, or 1993.
you're so close.
Yeah, they're so close. And I mean, I told you before this that like that was the era, that was the period I loved music. So
Yeah.
somehow I actually got this one right.
9-2.
Final answer?
Yes, final answer. Oh
No, the
no.
answer is 1991.
Just one.
Yes, 1991. I got this answer and I'm proud of myself.
I'm
All
proud of you
right.
too.
Okay, so a point of view shot does what? A point of view shot does what? One, A, shows what a character sees. B, shows a close up of a character. C, is a close up of a character's face.
It
A,
shows it shows what the character sees.
yeah, correct. I mean, point of
He
view.
can't see the difference in cinematography and music. He can see the difference.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm getting all the cinematography
Cinematography
and all.
questions, yeah, yeah. And like, okay, even for writing, right? When you talk about point of view, even like in literature, you have first person point of view, you have third person point
Then
of
the
view.
reader.
Yes, so when you're writing like you are the person telling your own story.
Story.
That's first person point of view. So it actually applies.
Yeah.
You're viewing things from the actor, the characters.
So you feel the question was easy.
Well, for me, I could relate because I
Mm.
mean I have done a few cinematography classes, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But it's not easy, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So moving on. How many members were in Bone Thugs and Harmony?
4. I didn't wait for the option.
Wait for the options. So wait for the options.
All right.
A 4, B 3, C 5, D 6.
Could it be there was a time they were this number and then they changed, somebody fell off?
I don't know, but is that your final answer?
I'm ready.
4, 3, 5, or 6?
Crazy. 4.
Okay, so the answer is 5. I also guessed 4. Like in my head, I was so sure it was 4, but the answer is 5. And this is a recent trivia, so I mean, yeah.
You mean recent? Both dogs are not even into
No, but
music no
I
more.
mean, maybe they just had that person that people just didn't know. Yeah, like just
Well,
yeah. Okay, so according to Forbes, what hip hop artist became the first billionaire? A. Master P. B. Puff Daddy. C. Dr. Dre. D. Jay Z.
who's Master P the only billionaire? Dr. Dre with a Beats by Dre endorsement.
Is that your final answer?
I have to look at your face very well because it tells me when I'm wrong.
This
Yes.
this one too. I actually got this one too wrong because in my mind,
You actually got this one too wrong.
like when
Yeah.
I took the test, I got it wrong.
Okay.
In other words, I'm saying that
I'm
you can
changing.
change it.
I'm changing my. It's for real. It's easy.
Okay,
Master
so
P.
Master P, Puff Daddy, Dr. Dre, Jay Z.
Billionaire.
Billionaire, and the person is still a billionaire. Like he's still the richest hip hop artist.
Jigga. Final answer. Final answer, Jigga. I think Master P didn't make up to a million when he
Okay,
started, and then
yes,
Puff Daddy.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. After all the expo, after all
Which
the
expo?
assist.
I did it myself.
All right. Okay, so last one. This one is a cinematography question. What is the camera movement called which combines both horizontal and vertical camera movements in the same motion? What is the camera movement called which combines both horizontal and vertical camera movements in the same motion? A. Crabbing movement. B. Compound movement. C. Panning movement. A. Crabbing movement. B. Compound movement. C. Panning movement.
I go with. You know the funny thing. My
Okay.
boss is actually listening right now. I'm sure he's somewhere because I told him.
Okay.
So I got.
You don't have to fall his hand.
I go with panning.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Alas, it's not correct.
At last I lost one.
Yeah, this one is compound movement.
Compound movement.
Yes, compound movement. So yes, at least we can say that you are obviously a good cinematographer
Very good,
because you
very
got
good.
the cinematography questions 80% correct, 85, 90% correct. Let's say, and then
Sorry, can I say something?
Yeah,
Even though it's like somebody that went to school, and at the end of the day you write the exam.
That's not a true test, of course.
Exactly.
It's not a true test of someone's knowledge.
Yeah,
Definitely
no.
not. We'll definitely have to see your work.
Yes, most
We'll
definitely.
follow you on Twitter and
Yeah,
see your work.
yeah.
Zenom James, right?
Zenom James.
Social media.
Yes.
So we'll definitely go and see your work,
Yeah,
and we'll come
thank
and let you guys
thank
know.
you.
Okay. All right. So yes, the question for today, on random things, is what are 3 things you always have in your purse or your wallet? Zenom said ATM cards, money, and passport photographs. Okay, but so you can share yours. We have Simon Matthias said, for me, ATM card, ID card, and some foreign cash. Okay.
I'd like to know. Hello, Simon.
Some foreign cash. Like, can we ask what? Like, is it pound sterling or dollars or cedis or what exactly? What kind of foreign cash?
Can't be cedis.
Or it shouldn't be. Anyway. Okay, so Lasbury replied us. He said, no, it's 4.
I said it.
Crazy, lazy, busy, and
I wish.
Huh?
See,
So obviously, I don't understand the lingo.
those are their names.
Oh,
Crazy bone, lazy
four.
bone, busy bone, and
Oh.
wishbone.
Oh, okay. So somebody misled me. All right. So I give that one to you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, bro.
we actually had
Thanks a
Lansbury on the
lot.
show too. He's actually a
Oh,
rapper,
okay.
so
Okay.
he
Yeah.
should know this.
So you're sure he's right?
I'm sure he's right. Yes, I believe you,
Thank
Lansbury.
you.
Thank you. So
Thank
crazy
you.
bone, lazy bone, busy bone, and wishbone.
Wishbone.
Funny names, but oh well. That's why they're both us in harmony. Okay, guys, this is still random things right here on Click Naija Internet Radio. We are winding down. All right, but yeah. Okay, so back to you, Zenom. Do you do lessons? Do you teach people? What are your thoughts on teaching people cinematography?
Personally, I would say it's a very good thing to transfer knowledge to somebody because at the end of the day, you'll be proud and know that this is what I did for this person. But also at the end of the day, I realized that people don't appreciate it. So I decide to put you through for free, and then you're supposed to be coming like 3 times a week or 5 times a week, and most times you don't show up because you didn't pay for it. So it's of no value to you.
Okay, but have you had that experience? Like
yes, I have. I have. She was female, so and I was so happy to see a female trying to
learn. Yeah, I want to learn. Like I really do. I already started taking classes. Even in fact, even from school, my degree, I was really interested in film courses, but it wasn't strong in my university at the time. Now it is, but at the time it wasn't. So it's actually something I am personally interested in. So would you be willing to teach me?
Yes, as long as you have money, man.
We'll talk about that later. All right. I'm sure I could convince you to.
You don't.
Would you be begging, please?
Better still, you can just do YouTube.
Well, yes, but I mean, like you talked about having hands-on experience, right? That's what you wanted, and that's why you went. You said, I mean, I think I don't know if you said this here, but you told me that you had to pay someone individually to teach you
a huge amount.
Yeah. Okay, and it's paying off, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's paying off. Okay, so cinematography is definitely a lucrative business. So you should actually consider that as an alternative profession. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, people. So there you have it. All right, we've talked hip hop, a bit of hip hop, but mostly cinematography today with Zenom James. Yes. And of course, that name, Zenom, yeah. I thought it was a nickname, but guys, it's not. So tell us about your name.
So everybody thinks Zenom is a nickname, especially in Lagos. They just assume it's a nickname, but it's my tribal name. Wow. Real name, no gimmicks.
Like,
my tribal
what's
name.
the origin? Where are you from?
I'm from Kaduna State.
Wow.
Jaba, to be precise.
So what does name mean?
The power of God.
Wow, it is definitely a powerful name.
Yeah.
Zenom.
Thank you.
And you see, this is the thing that people like the meaning of names and might just decide to name their kids, even if they're not from there. So, like, I'm a tarot reader because I could decide to name my child, even if his middle name Zenom.
To be a privilege.
Yeah, it's an awesome name.
Yeah.
It's an awesome name.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So yeah, by the way, he's very punctual. He got here way before the time I set. We started a bit late, but he was here on time. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate, guys. All right, you can hit him up on Twitter. He's at Zenom James. It was a pleasure having you. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So this is where we wrap up this week's edition of Random Things. Sit tight till we come your way again next week with another edition of the program. I am the one, the only Makcit. Adios, guys. Thanks again, Zenom.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right.